So we've won 1-0 against Meridian. We got an early goal. I think there was a sense we were hanging on, but we never made it safe either.
Yeah, so Taylor, obviously, again, I say like the stance of the game where we're on top, and then when we do get the chances in the final third, just making that sort of crucial right decision. I think we've tried to square it. Which is the right idea, which I've obviously discussed before. Often we've been accused of sort of like taking the shots when they're not being on, or strikers being selfish. So the right idea was there, just a wrong execution. But it was dogged, and as the results suggest, I mean, yes, they are down the bottom of the table, but they're only losing by the odd goal, so that shows they can compete. So that shows they're probably maybe a couple players away from maybe sort of like maybe climbing up the table. So you just didn't want to be on the wrong end of their first defeat, and that's what we had to do on the back of Tuesday, which was sort of a long game on a heavy pitch. We sort of just had to grind it out, really. A second goal would have made it much more comfortable. I did tell them at half time, but I said worst case scenario, second half is 0-0. And we come away with the 3 points because that's all we needed. As I said, this game and really Saturday as well. The pressure's on in terms of if we want to keep our aspirations and keep relatively in our hands, we need to get 6 points. And so we've got 3 points today. So again, we can start again on Saturday.
Okay. We had let's talk about the goal. The goal itself was actually a beautiful little. I think Ross played the ball into Cameron. Cameron switched it for Fred, and Fred took it again very well. He's in a good run of form.
Weaker foot as well,
Yeah.
I must say. It was a great finish. We saw it. It was a good bit of play. Cam obviously has been also provider recently, which doesn't go unnoticed. Because like I say, if you're contributing in the front three, goals or assists, doesn't really matter who gets them because the goals eventually will come and you play your way into form. So I thought Cam gave us a big platform today, and just getting fitter game by game, and the work rate is there as well. So it was a great ball, and as I said, it's the quality that Fred possesses, and we know he's got that that real bit of quality that can decide games. Like today, it's outstanding. To bend that obviously with your weaker foot, top corner keeper, no chance. That's what Fred's capable of. In the form that he's in, you won't put anything past him at the moment. We just got to make sure we keep him fit, manage him as well because of his injury record. But they're running, like I say, we changed it a few in the second half. Because the longer the game goes on, the more you sort of consolidate and you're trying to sort of again camping, which we've not been doing well of late previously before in terms of keeping leads or maintaining them. So we decided to camp in, sit a bit deeper with obviously a flat three, and then hit them on the counter. And Tammy nearly scored at the end as well. So it's nice to see that we can sort of follow sort of game plans and we're getting better at that, managing games, because that's what it is really. We put ourselves in great positions in games, but we don't see it out. So I think we're much better at the moment. But Saturday will be a big test. Stan said, we knew. But it was technically a free hit. Now back to the bread and butter of the league. Clean sheet. Now Elmstead again, a team that's in and around us. After I've often said, about our record against teams sort of above us or in and around the table hasn't been great since December. So it's a chance for us, to show up and put something in, and then I think the confidence will boost from there. Because then after that it's Greenways, and I believe then it's the Vars. So all of a sudden you're now looking at a run of games where you're putting a run together, and confidence will be flying. So it's up to us to really sort of start producing grinding out these wins, and then the confidence will fly through.
Yeah, really crucial part of the season coming up as well.
Oh, definitely. Like I say, you want to keep yourself in contention. So business end, you can really hit form, because that's what you want to be. You don't want to be in the playoffs and just sneaking in. You want to be sort of like maybe on the outside, or maybe just in the playoffs on a bit of a run, because then you hit the playoffs games in a bit of form. That's really what you want, and that's what we're trying to sort of time our run for that, really.
Nice to see James Goldring back finally.
Yes, he's had obviously a sort of long-term injury, and the last time he was there, he played well against Forest Hill, really. And to be fair, he sort of changed the game really when he came off against Forest Hill. He's been working hard behind the scenes. He was available technically on Saturday, but again, we didn't want to rush him. We're trying to manage them as we are with our sort of our injury clock players. We try to manage them as much as possible. But he's a big addition to us. He gives it that little bit of composure, that energy in midfield, that decision making, which is crucial at this level, and that bit of quality as well in the box. Don't forget, we converted him into sort of goal scoring midfielder, so he will pop up every now and then with a goal. So he's crucial, and it's a good morale boost for the squad as well. He's a very popular player.
Great. Okay, thank you. On to Saturday.
Yes, thanks to everyone again coming out tonight. It's not easy Tuesday night in these conditions, but we thank you again, and hopefully we see you again on Saturday.
Saturday.
Sorry, yeah.
That's the end of midweek.
Well, for now, you never know.
Yeah. All right. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, Geoff. Great. Thanks a lot.